Hello, YouTube community, YouTube world. This your boy Crip Sag, man, tapping in, Crip Sag Compton chapter, and you all know it's automatic me wishing everyone well. I mean everyone, even those who don't like me. But I decided to do a video on us originals dropping the ball on the game, homie. We fucked up, cuz. And my bloods too. We fucked up, homie. We fucked up. We fumbled the ball, man. And I'm gonna explain what part of the culture we fumbled the ball on. But y'all bear with your boy, cause I am smoking a little weed on this video. Some ice cream cake. 21 point something THC. But here's the deal, cuz. We're not, hold on, let me clean my eye up, man. I don't want no fucking ugly eye on my gate and shit, man. My face, make sure that motherfucker's straight. Alright, but here's the deal, cuz. We dropped the ball, man, when the fucking jack game, when the jacking came into our shit, homie. Now, back in the beginning, before the dope game, homie, we Crips, man, we mainly got our money, we burglarized, or we did robberies, or we snatched purses. That's how we mainly got our money in the beginning. We wasn't no drug dealers like that. And that's why a lot of us was getting arrested when we was young as juveniles. And back in the day, they slap you on the hand and shit, send you home. Especially me, I had a dad who was a cop, so I used to catch a break a lot. And when I first went to jail in 73, it was for a burglary. And they sent me to juvenile hall, and I was released to my parents' custody. I mean, they came up there and got me. You know what I mean? They come up there and sign off and get you on their own ordinance and had your ass to court. So, in 73, they went on and dismissed it, man. They gave me a slap on the wrist for the shit, man, and let me go. Now, I said I went again, 74, same thing, They really didn't have nothing. They suspect me of stealing something, but they couldn't find nothing. But they still arrested me and let me go. And then, a few more times I went. Then I caught the robberies, assault, and caught the thing at the park. In between that, I got they got me when I came home from YA, when the homie snatched the two purses, and I kept walking like I didn't do nothing. But they still snatched my ass, and I had to get out of that. Good thing them ladies didn't want to press charge. They just wanted the papers out of their purses and shit. And so that worked out. But, that's how we got our money, cuz we wasn't no drug dealers or nothing like that. We wasn't getting money that way. And then all of a sudden the dope game came, But shit, when I first got home from YA, and like I say, when I finally started getting the feel for the streets again, getting back out in the streets, fucking with certain homies and shit like that shit, we was getting them check cash in places. We was getting them motherfuckers, homie. I remember one time, it was me, and I ain't gonna give out no names, but we got one, cuz. And we came up pretty fat on that motherfucker, right? So every time a nigga do a sweet lick, you go get sharp. You know what I mean? So I run up to the cop, SWAT meet. I get me some brown Gator Stacy's. I got me some brown khakis. I got this brown sweatshirt that had these gold arm, 2 gold bands go down the arm, and I put the Raw Fabulous Sag Original Santana Gangster on the back of that motherfucker, right? Got that. Brought me a gold watch, cuz after swap meet, I don't think I was doing the SBC rings. I used to wear gold rings that had SBC, SBC, but on my left hand. Rab had a solid one with diamonds in it that said SBC. That motherfucker was sweet. But I used to wear 3 rings on my left finger, and they were just SBC, and then I had a SAG too. And I used to have, y'all remember the belt buckles on me with the letters on them? Remember we used to put the 3 letters on them, the SBC, on our belt buckles? For our belt buckle, we had 3 of them. And I used to have an SAG too for the belt buckle. But anyway, the jacking started, we've been robbing motherfuckers, but we wasn't hitting our own people and doing that kind of shit back in the day. But anyway, jacking came, as a hustle, as a means of a hustle, and it was all kind of players in the streets getting a little change, getting a little money here and there. And they wasn't really, they wasn't really no gorillas, man. They wasn't, they wasn't in that shit, into that violence and none of this, but they was about getting their money, you understand? Yeah. But you had these gangsters who, started jacking these dudes. Even though these dudes part of the hood or part of the community and etc., niggas was getting them. As you know, they was kidnapping ballers and shit for their money and all kinds of shit back in the day, man. All kind of dudes been killed and tortured and all kinds of shit and robberies. Shit, they fucking killed the homie, Mr. Man, and burnt cuz up in his car, man. They decided to get him. They said, we ain't dealing with these dudes no more, so we might as well get him. So hold on a second. Yeah, so when cuz come through to do this business, shit, they killed him and burnt him up in his car. They did Big Horse like that. Out there in Inglewood, they found him dead in his car, man. Shot and killed him dead in his car. They ain't burned him up, though. But he's dead in the car, man, you know what I mean? Suppose he went to drop off some dope. And I knew a dude when I was in the Bay Area, man. When I was in Fairfield, I knew a white boy named Mike Reed, man. White boy, man. He was a fly motherfucker, man. All kind of niggas was fucking with this white boy, man. You know what I mean? And he was a good dude, man, and plugged all kinds of people, in Vallejo, Suisun, Fairfield, Richmond, Oakland. I mean, he was plugging motherfuckers all around, man, this white boy here. And they found dude in his BMW dead. Somebody killed him, you understand? But here's the thing, though, cuz, with that jacking, when that bullshit came in the game. Now, when motherfuckers, man, started going foul with it, trying to get my blunt going so I can get the spitting non-stop, you understand? But let me get my blunt going. But when niggas started getting foul, homie, with that jacking, and started getting allies and friends and shit like that, us G's, cuz we didn't want to get involved. We cuz shit, we ain't got nothing to do with this shit, homie, blah, blah, we didn't want to get involved in that bullshit. Yeah, you understand? So we chose to say, no, man, I ain't had nothing to do with it, man. I ain't, I'm trying to stay out of the way of that bullshit, homie. So the live wire, homie, it went bad. Now, what us G should have done what the G niggas should have been doing? And somebody came on and said, hey, cuz, you know your boy done gave me some bullshit for my money, man. That shit ain't right, homie, and they need to get my shit back. You understand? Us G's should have, soon them niggas showed up, brought themselves around. We should have took custody of them niggas. It say, cuz, where that shit at, homie? We finna get that back, cuz. Where the fuck that shit at, homie? We should have came down on them, cuz. We shouldn't have gave them no slack. You understand? We should have told them, cuz, no, cuz, you ain't gonna fuck it up for us around here, homie. Them our people, man. How the fuck y'all gonna do this type of bullshit? You understand? We should have took them niggas into custody, took the fucking possessions that they was wrong in possessing, and gave that shit back, homie. You understand? And we could have saved a lot of lives doing that instead of backing off of it. Oh man, I ain't got nothing to do with that, cuz. You know what I mean? So we trying to stay out of the way with it. And the thing was, man, niggas wasn't playing about their money or whatever and shit like that, man. So niggas felt like if a motherfucker fuck over me, man, I'm gonna kill him. That's how niggas was. Fuck that, I'm gonna kill him, man. Shit, fuck that. Hell no, I would too. You understand? If a motherfucker rob me and leave me alive, shit. If I run across him, I'm gonna kill him too, homie. I mean, what the fuck? I ain't letting the motherfucker get away with it, man. You know what I mean? But we sat on that shit, us OGs, cuz. We stayed out of the way of the shit. When we should have fucking jumped in it, homie. Right away. So motherfuckers came, cuz, what? We should have, us OGs and the righteous little homies we had, influence with it, whatever, we should have set up the game. We should say, cuz, that shit gotta cease, homie. We need to do something about that. You know, I mean, he got to a point, man, homies robbing the same nigga from the same set they in. Got that bad. Went from allies to the niggas in the same set they in, homie. You know? And this some sad ass shit, it really is, cuz. But see, the thing with me, homie, I didn't rely on drugs. You know, I stole them because it was simple, you know. And at that time, it was a demand for it. And I mean, people just come out the woodworks approaching you. Hey, you got something for 20? You got something for 100? You got something for 40? You got something for 60? And if you had it, you can get the money. You understand? So, yeah, I kept a little dope to get some money because it was simple. But I did work, cuz. The day I came home from YA, I worked. Before I went to YA, I worked for the CETA program. Before Reagan cut the CETA program, how old you had to be? In middle school, I know for sure. And you had to have your parents' signature. And I had the horticulture trade. Cutting grass, shit like that. The lawnmowers with the motor, whoop, and they whoop, go themselves. You understand? Whoop, put it in neutral, spin it around, boop, put it in dry. Whoop. I used to operate those as a teenager. I had a horticulture class, trade with CETA. And I did that all 3 years. And I remember I was working at Centennial one year. And some blood dude, man, he just stayed on me, man, that day up there. I was like, why this nigga on me? I ain't up here tripping. I'm trying to work, right? So the nigga kept on. I said, you know what, homie? Nigga, I'll fight you head up. I'm tired of your mouth, man. You know what I mean? So me and dude squad, bing, 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 bing. I got the best of his ass. That nigga bailed. He said, I'll be back. The nigga bail, right? So I bail. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gone. I ain't gonna sit around here and let this mother. So I told the supervisor, me and that dude just had a fight. And I said, he be back. So I'm gone, man. I'm letting you know, clock me out. So I bailed. I crossed the canal, went in the front hood, took my ass to my hood. I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna hang around for the nigga bring somebody back. He just stayed on me, man. He knew I was a Crip too, he stayed on me. But like I say, I'm up at Centennial working. I ain't really tripping. We cutting the grass, doing, trying to get some money. So when he stayed on me, I went on, called him out, said, fuck it, dude, I'll fight you head up, cuz. Run your motherfucking mouth. So he was willing to squad, so when I got the best of him, he bailed. And I wasn't gonna stick around. I said, fuck that, I'm gone. So I let the supervisor know, I'm gonna get on, homie. And I cut through the front pocket and went on home. But yeah, yeah, we should have, homie, got involved with that, man. We shouldn't have sat on it, because we fucked up. We dropped the ball. I, Crip Sack, personally apologize on that, man. I do. We went about it the wrong way, homie. We did, cuz. To the point to where it just got so bad. And, a lot of lives, man, was lost, man. And so, in order to keep them guys and them girls from dying in vain, man, we need to come together. You understand? We need to build from that on a positive way. Bring it together. You understand? And make sure our kids' future wasn't nothing like our lives were, man. You understand? That we don't recycle the same thing in this culture. It's time to elevate in this culture, man, and create and build a better people. And we do that through our children's and our grandchildren's. Our children's are all our children's. Our grandkids is all our grandkids. You understand? It take the whole village to raise these kids, man. You understand? Because the parents and the grandparents can't have their eye on them at all times. So when you out and about and you're a righteous person and you see something going on with our kids, you make sure they good. You get involved. Don't say, oh man, it ain't my business. Fuck that. Look into it. Hey, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. Ask some questions. Find out everything is okay before you just walk away from it. You understand? So, on that note, cuz I'm going to check out finish more little weed, man. That shit went out now. And I want to finish. I feel pretty good right now. I'm a little hungry. Try to find get me appetite. So after I finish, I'm going to find me something to eat. So, I just want to put that out there to the OGs. First generation, second generation, and third generation Crips. We should have got involved, cuz, and shouldn't have let that type of bullshit go on, man, with us, man, and our allies, homie, and especially with our own fucking homies, man. So on that note, I'm out. I love you all equally. I love you all the same. I respect you all equally. I respect you all the same. I care about you all equally. I care about you all the same. May God bless and protect each and every last one of us from all evils. And I'm out. Crip Sag, Compton chapter. And I'm gone.